don't know, now you know. Nuh. How does that go? Alright, so this is what we're doing real quick. I say real quick, and fucking real quick turns into like fucking 3 hours. But I don't know how I fucking do it, but I do it. Probably because of the fact that I'm half a fucking steak neck. See it? There's fucking steak on there, good. Straight steak. See the fucking steak on my neck? Steak on my neck. Just thinking a couple days ago, I was watching an old time video, and one of them cats had a cut here symbol on his neck. What do you guys drink when you're not drinking booze? Just curious. When you're not sucking down a beer, what do you drink? Can I tell you something real quick? Can I tell you that seltzer water is... Hi, Lisa. Glad to have you, darling. Thank you for joining. Can I tell you that seltzer water, like, gives you that same in your mouth that a beer does? Because, as you heard, it has the same tss. Ready? Tss. As you know, it has mad carbonation, because every time you fucking open it, it's like mad fizzy. This might not be much fizzy anymore. Well, you can see it's cloudy. It's just because I had it in this bottom lower pocket, which is not my cargo pocket. It's my, probably can't see, but it's my, like, what do you call it? My calf pocket. I've had it in there for hours. Probably, fuck, it's 4 this afternoon. 3, 4 hours. I think it's like 7-ish now. So we're going to do something real quick. Nothing crazy. I just had to take care of... I haven't popped off the bullets yet that I was talking about doing. The bullets are not... Let me try to do this without revealing my plates. The bullets are not pulled. Even though you can see... Oh... You can see I got my beautiful taillight. I almost said license plate, but taillight. So I had to take this guy apart real quick. So this guy is a kickstand helper. So instead of, doing one of these and reaching for a kickstand and going, I can't find it, the helper was on here. And I never shine against anything. I never shine bad light against anything that's not going to help me. If I think it's going to help me, I'm just going to leave it. I think it's cool because it's an extra... Yeah, it's a little whack, but dude, whatever. I don't care. Call me fucking whack. It's a great mechanical advantage. And it has that, nice little 90 bend. And then it has this bracket underneath, which I just had to quickly scuff everything with. So I got everything clean, like everything's gravy, everything's good to go. I just want to right now quickly install it. So I had to run upstairs and grab fucking Loctite. I had to pull the bike out a bit first of all, because if not we'd be up against the wall. And I like doing headlamps, so I'm not that asshole with a mag light in his fucking teeth so I can still talk. The only thing I can't do is look at you guys in the camera. But that's okay. I don't need to look at you. You guys just need to look at me. Right? Look at me, look at me. I'm fucking fancy free. I'm fun and I'm cool. Check my channel out, guys. I fucking hate people that say God. I shouldn't say hate. That's not very kind of me. It fucking drives me bananas when I hear meatheads say fucking, hey guys, what's up guys? Hey, it's Tammy guys. Hey, it's good guys. It's gravy. Because every other fucking meathead, like, be original, man. Every other fucking meathead. That's why I said, "What's up, kid? What's up, kid?" That's my catchphrase. Whether it is or it ain't, that's my fucking catchphrase. I fucking own it. So yeah, try to steal it, go fuck yourself. Imagine some kid in Wisconsin going, "What's up, guys?" I mean, "What's up, kid? What's happening, kid?" Like, it wouldn't work, man. It wouldn't work. So I just slapped the. I don't know whether I posted on Beantown or Summon. I don't know, but I finally put something on my fuse box cover, and that's a big one to me. Let me see if I can swing this cocksucker. That's a big one to me. Fucking Rain Man, dude. One of the most solid, just righteous brothers out there. And I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to be a fucking pipe smoker, dude, but like, he's just such a good dude, man. I met him a very long time ago in Laconia. Not a very long, maybe 7, 8 years ago in Laconia, and he was just such a gent. Like, what a down to earth, not one of those dudes in typical, when you think of 1% of bikers, where they just like kind of snuff you off and like you're just a fucking maggot dirt merchant to them. I think either those dudes that pull that the fuck off card are either one, way high up on the food chain and they just think they're the cat's ass, or two, you know, super low on the food chain and they're, they just got out of, they just made member and they're, they got something to prove. It's like, man, there's such a tough, happy medium. And I can't speak honestly on that because I'm not a member of any fucking motorcycle club. I had my chance and I decided to start my family back in '08. I'm a hella supporter, as you know, but I'm no member, man. So don't get that twisted. There's no patch on my back, man. I just I speak of what I know in familiarity. So if you feel like I'm overstepping my bounds, please speak up. Say something of it. Because if you think I'm out of line, tell me I'm out of line. But I'm normally not out of line because I grew up in a biker household with a father that was a professional tattooist / biker that has been in this game for a fucking long time. So, I kind of know status quo. So, what I'm gonna do, and I finally found the right wrench, and I was like, these cocksuckers better not be putting metric on my shit. Go figure. They put an 11 mil nut on the bottom of my, look at that, 11 mil. These fucking cunts. 11 mil nut. So I'm thinking it's standard. I'm like, this is gravy. It's either 3/8 or, I gotta find a 5/16, 3/8, or a fatty fucking 1/4 inch. Yeah, dude, it was none of those. These fucking douchebags put a fucking 11 mil on the bottom of my kickstand as a helper. Are you getting that? Let me respond to you, Lisa. It's after 8 p.m. Yes, ma'am, it is. Is it really? Oh, shit. I didn't even know. Fucking hell. I thought you were doing like a funny, like, oh, it's after 5 p.m. Where are your children? Remember that commercial back in the day? It's 10 p.m. Where are your children at? That was funny. So, you see the funny stand this is on? No, my knee's in the way. All right, never mind. See the funny 2x that this is on? So this is a guy I'm going to cut down because I've already marked out the shamrock. I'm still going to do it before I dip out of here. I guess I've been snoozing. Yeah, I can say I've been snoozing. I've been fucking around. All right. Enough yak attack. let's yak yak, don't talk back, and fucking get after it, man. So I tried to clean this guy up. I cleaned my primary all up. My primary's nice and shazammed up. Sham, wow. Oh my gosh, that just fucking blew my brain back. But yeah, I threw the Rayman sticker on there, and that means something to me, man. That's just not a sticker I threw on my bike because I think it fucking looks cool. That's actually like honestly, that's like a exempt persecution type of thing to me. You know, I don't think I could probably say that a better way, but that's how I'm feeling on that. So I had to grab some red Loctite upstairs. So let me anoint this silly. So this is what they did. They threw a tree eights. They threw a fucking 3/8 Allen head with an 11 mil nut on the bottom. Like, a bunch of fucking dinks. Whatever Holly this came from, like, dude, meatheads. This is all I do. This is legit all I do. Well, this is at least all I try to do. Sometimes the blue is a lot more viscous than the red is. So let's do this, and hopefully we'll get it in frame. That's it. So let me do it this way so you can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Pardon me as I kiss the sky. So you see that? I just literally dropped a bead here and then ran it down the threads. See how it ran in to almost all the way around? That's the only bare spot, but you can see, you know, 2 little threads there. But it just... Oh, yay, my kiddo's home. Might have to go give her a hug if she's not grouchy. I hear the garage door open. So she hops in. I'm gonna go give her a hug. So you're gonna have to fucking stand by. Family first, dude. Family first. And this shit will just sit for ages. That won't go hot on you for like the Loctite for like a solid 10 minutes or so. Give my monkey a hug. Hug me, hug me. Hug me, hug me. You take this one? can't believe these are still here. That's phenomenal. Oh my goodness gracious. I have a teenager, and every little thing. Mole out of a mountain, I guess. So, not I guess, mole out of a mountain. What do they say? Molehill out of, yeah, turn a molehill out of, into a mountain. That's what I get. That's what I get for trying to hug my kid and ask how the day was. It's gravy. It went beautiful, by the way. It went flawless. Fantastic day. Everything was good. So, now that we know the red Loctite is in the threads, and what I do is I literally just give it a little huff and puff, like blow your house down, and it goes through damn near every thread. So that's really nice. So I'm gonna feed that guy back through, and then we're gonna take the stupid bullets off the end, because we got this absolutely licked, like wham bam shabam, thank you ma'am, and I made sure I got all the salt and sand off of this guy. So this guy actually fits in here wicked nicely. Let me see if I can bring this in just to here. Thanks for hanging in there, whoever still hung in there. I'm assuming it's Lisa, because you're my number one. Thank you, Lisa. You're the best. So this guy goes which? This way down. And I believe it's like, nope. It has to be like so. Nope. That's not right. I could have sworn it was that away. Oh, nuts. Am I fucking up shop? Not remembering how to put this back? Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? I might very well might be in trouble. Man, this should be really simple for a fucking meathead like me. Oh, goodness gracious. So let's see. Shed a little light on the subject. So, nope, because that has to go down. That was up. I want to say it was, nope, so, okay, nope. Nope. Wow, this could only be so many directions. Why? Yeah, it's just a leg. Man, I'm a fucking idiot. Nuts on the bottom, screws on the top. So bolts on the top, excuse me. I'll just feed the bolt through. Put the bracket on. I want to say the bracket goes this way. Bracket goes that way. So it has to sit on the bottom of these. Hopefully this is coming in. Bottom of these two rings. So it would fit something like that. Hopefully that's in frame. It would fit something like that. Pardon me if I'm frazzled. Don't have teenagers. Wish I could bypass that era. 'Cause, man, my kid was adorable when she was just a little monkey. She was just a 6, 7, 8 month old. Oh my God, so sweet. Now, like, if I put too much ice in her cup, it's a fucking mad problem. That's the problem, is me missing out a couple of years, because I went to the can. I'll be honest. I went to the can for a couple of years, and I let her grandparents raise her instead of her going into foster care. So now we're getting fucking deep, kid. Now we're getting real deep. A lot deeper than I ever wanted to on YouTube. Yeah, so that's right. So this rubber, I thought this rubber sat on the bottom. It doesn't sit on the bottom. This rubber hits up underneath like my belt guard. So it's just, you know, a caution on that. It might even, no, it doesn't. I was thinking it might even go underneath my swing arm. It does not at all. So yeah, I'm not going into detail. I went to the can and that was that. So I missed a couple of years, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm a fucking dirtbag, so maybe I should like start a channel with dads that have to do time. And I don't mean just like some goofy county bid, like I don't mean the where the big dogs go either. I didn't hit a penitentiary. I just went upstate Mass. Walpole and Concord. That's where I wound up. That's why I love bushcraft so much, man. That's why I got the bushcraft channel. Cause I did that bushcraft bid. I did that tree in a day, kid. What's up? Everybody asks me, 3 for the bean? Yeah, fuck yeah, 3 for the bean. It's tree in a day. I don't think I've ever told that on channel before. Isn't that something? It's because I don't take this shit too seriously, man. It is what it is. There's more important stuff in life than fucking internet, man. It's just, you know, it's fun at the same time. It takes away from the important shit. But then again, you know, I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a 46-year-old biker, dude. I don't know, dick. I don't know fucking nothing, kid. Alright, so I want to get this pretty scented. That's holding nice. Let me try to... Alright, we're biting. Yeah, biting. Rubbery. That's a ticket. It's starting to rub against the edges of this guy, so I want to get about as tight as I possibly can here without cross-threading this fucking silly 11 mil nut underneath, but yep, I'm gonna say that's good. Maybe I'll give it just one more. Tree and a data. One and a half a turn. So I think I can go another half turn on this bugger. Let's see if I can pull it off. Yep, I don't love how this opening box is not sitting on there. You know what it is? It's a 12 point, so maybe that's why it's fucking me up. If it was a 6 point, it'd be a whole hell of a lot easier. Let's see if, nope. So, 12's still good. I have a 10. I tried the 10 on here. The 10 was no good neither. You ever seen this? Never seen that, huh? Is that new? I've had that since I was 15. I'm a fucking trip. Alright, let's try 10. I don't think the 10's gonna work, but then again, this 10 6 point may work. This 10 6 point may fit a bit better because it's not as shallow. Or it's not as deep, excuse me. Nope, that's definitely a goofy ass 11. Son of a beeswax. Let me try something else. You know what? Let me try something. I gotta give this a go. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe it's a half inch, because a half inch is just a smidge bigger than an 11 mil. So let me see. Maybe I'm the asshole. Maybe I'm the one that has this nut dimensions all around. Yeah, no, it's absolutely not a half inch. It's definitely an 11. Yep, it's an 11, all right. I just wanted to get it as snug as a bug in a rug as I possibly can get it without rounding it off, because we do have these two lips under here. We have these two, you know, the two little bracket points that I don't want to round this guy off at the same time. I don't want to fuck up shop and round off the nut underneath if that's, you know, seeming to not want to turn anymore. I just need the tension. But then again, that's about as tight as it's gonna get, so I'm not gonna fuck with that anymore. Otherwise, I'll start, you know, over torquing shit. We don't want that. That would be just bad biz. So yeah, shame on these meatheads for putting a fucking 11 mil nut on the bottom of this. At least we got Loctite. At least that's on there, which is a huge difference. Now if I have to, and to see if this nut will stay put. Maybe I can get a turn out of it with the, nope, I can't even get this Allen to turn. That guy is absolutely squish city. So cool. Now we can work on these funky bolts back here. Yeah, my God, man, sorry it took so long upstairs. That's not easy having a fucking teenager, dude. It's just not easy. It's not easy at all. My heart goes out to anybody that has a teenager between 13 and 18. Good on you. Good on you for not strangling them or dope slapping them or stuff that we want to do as parents. In the same token, you know, we can't do, right? I would love to, but at the same price. I have a daughter, so I can't dope slap her like my father used to just, you know, smart not Martin. Dope slap my ass halfway across the room. It just it doesn't work that way. Especially not today where, you know, kids can go and cry. They teach it. Oh, father beats me. Get scumbag fuzzy at your house like, bitch, I didn't ask you to fucking plug in. Like, straight fuck off, you know what I mean? No, it is what it is. I think these guys are tree 8s. And we can absolutely unplug them. I think probably my best bet was to take this and put the mask over my plate so that way I don't have to worry about it no more. Probably the easiest thing. That way I can conceal my identity without you fuckers knowing where Bruce Wayne lives. I'd say that would be much easier. As long as my spirit of America is hanging out. That's all I care about. My whole spirit of America. My spirit of America is hanging out. I can pull the whole rest of this silly fucking bullet nonsense out of here. Did I tell you this earlier? Free Rain Man? Yeah, dude, Free Rain Man. Free Rain Man. Okay, lovely. Now that that's remedied, we got Chaos and Chaos Junior. Now we get the garage to ourselves. This is a beautiful thing. Boy, is it a beautiful thing. So 3/8 goes here, and 16ths. I found this guy with the rounded ends extremely helpful. This says rounded ends, so it's very hard to round out your sockets. You can see I just used the fuck out of those. Metric, not so much. Standard, very much. You can see those ends just rounded right out. So I found these guys super, super helpful. And this is just a really goofy Home Depot buy. But SAE is standard. And then you have on the flip side, metric. So this is shiny, hence shiny. And then standard, which is imperial, which is American. So that's why you have, 3/8. I can't even see this backwards. 5/16, quarter inch, 3/16, 5/32, eighth, and then you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So that's a difference. That's a difference between. It's off just a hair, but we did that in 1776 to go to the British, because the British in Europe use metric. We use imperial. American Standard is what we call it. It's SAE, Standard American English. No, Standard American Equipment, I think it is. But, all right, let's take this guy off. So, we can do that now. I'll probably put you over that side, because I'll be working from here, but I want to get you nice and close. One, you can hear me, but boy, have you seen this fire up yet? I don't know if you have. Have you? Let's see. So, these guys are deactivated. I can't do shit with these guys anymore because I pulled the plug and they're literally, can you see the white? I wrapped them in white electrical tape. But this is what she looks like. That's running light, which is freaking beautiful. So it's going to do that for a second. I don't know why it does it when it first starts up, but probably because they need a relay. So that's running light, brake light. Running light, brake. Right? My hand brake, or my front brake is much more sensitive up on my right hand than my right foot. And then blinker goes really good for a second, and then it starts going blah, 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 blah. It starts tweaking out on me. That's why I think I need, so when I tried it, I figured this out before I left the house, right? So when I start doing it, when I was riding with it down to Everett, down to the Everett Veterans Memorial Field, where we watched that game, just a couple months, what was it, November? Yeah, it was around Turkey Day, right? The seniors on seniors game. Love it. And I would absolutely blame somebody else for doing this too. Who the fuck is throwing brooms and rakes on the bike? You can see this shit just literally popped off all by itself. Nobody was even over here. It's because these stupid fucking hangers are absolutely fucking useless. Like, just useless. They are such fucking trash. I fucking hate these hangers with everything in my fucking soul. If you ever see these hangers inside of Walgreens, Home Depot, or anywhere on YouTube or anywhere on fucking, dude, it's on a slide, they are fucking trash. They don't hold shit. They say it's a friction fit, but what happens is the rubber come right off of these arms, just like this cocksucker. See how the rubber worked his way down from down here all the way up off the arm? This guy just fucking hangs in the breeze. Don't ever fucking buy these, Lisa. Since you're the only one here, my dear. Don't ever buy these. Tell those are fucking trash. And they don't even sit good up flush on the wall. Like, they're just fucking all around trash, dude. They're garbage. You got a stupid O-ring that prevents them from going you know, cross, but my God, they're fucking garbage. And pegboard is trash too, unless you anchor it right. I didn't put this together. I never put all this together. This is not my doing. My garage actually looks fucking somewhat decent, but I don't, I covered it. I was smart enough to cover it, so. Yeah, you can see that, so when I first threw this guy on, I knew I could only work my blinker about 3 seconds. Ready? Now we'll do it again. Right blinker 3 times. Beep, 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 beep. So I didn't want to have a tweaker blinker, because after that, or I can do it 4. So after that, 1, 2, 3, beep, 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 beep. It starts fucking tweaking out on me now. Hazards, fine. This is what I'm looking for with hazards. That's perfect, and I love it, and it looks the absolute fucking nuts. Like, I'm digging the circle. I'm completely cool with that brake light. And these guys are just beautiful. But, you know, I need some type of load equalizer. So, if you see, they're working just beautiful on the dash too, man. I just, you know, it's all good. It's no big deal. I gotta buy something, maybe a $15 pot. It's freaking no big deal. No big deal at all. I just, not a huge fan. I was trying to reset them. They will not reset on their own, which is okay. You know, you take the good with the bad, right? So, I like the fact that it's blacked out, that it's not a big red honking taillight anymore. It's sleek. She's streamlined. So let me drop these guys and figure out what they are. Maybe half inch. Look at that. Quick draw McGraw. So this is how a wrench is supposed to fit. No slack in between, man. No slack, Jack. I might actually have to take it off from in and under here, but at least we can get these guys on. And then I want the bar gone too. Like that bar gotta go. Thank you for hanging out, Lisa. You're the best, man. I appreciate it. I do this. I honestly do this stuff for you, doll. Since I don't have a huge fan base or nothing. I appreciate the hell out of you. You're the best. Let's see if I go. My dealer. This, and this. Now the wrenches, and my Loctite, and my little wire brush. We can put these guys away. I always like to put tools away as I'm done with them. It's just the correct way to do things. But yeah, I was just being goofy and doodling while I was right after I threw the sticker on. So I don't know if you understand my writing, but it says free. Let me see. I'm gonna have to do it this way. It says free. Chris Rainieri, Rainman, BHC, and BHC is Big House Crew. That's the Angels version of doing time, BHC. And then love and respect, of course. And then at the top, I did support your local Salem, Free Rain Man, BHC. But I was just being goofy with the remainder of the sticker that was on the back of this. Just because I don't know if I'm artistic or autistic, but either way, man, it's a curse. It's a curse. I don't think it's a blessing. It's a proper curse. So I usually do it this way. film this way just so I can see, make sure I'm in frame, opposed to filming with the phone out. But then again, all this is reversed. So my right hand looks left, my left hand looks right. I'll tell you, if you're in need of a beer and you can't get a beer, most definitely drink soda water. It does the same exact thing, except it doesn't get you buzzed. Like, it just has the same in your mouth, you know? It has that same, like, fuzziness, or, you know, after chugging a beer, you're like, oh. It's, what a amazing alternative to you know, slugging beers down when, you know, you don't have to. All right, so this has the same type of cover the back of my struts do, which this is a strut and this is a strut cover, but the struts are under here. The struts are actually part of the frame, and they come out, and then your wheel well, or your tins, your fenders, you know, kind of attached to them. But man, I feel like I have to take this guy out from underneath to get it loose, and I kind of don't want to do that yet, for the simple fact that I'll have no way to affix the plate, because I won't have the lay down license plate bracket till the 13th. It's saying 13th it will get delivered, and I don't feel like I can run all this wiring, because like I said, there's proper toggles, like there's proper wiring, like, that I plugged in. There's plugs on the bottom of this guy, instead of just, you know, spliced wires that I had to solder or go in, or, you know, tape off. I'm honestly not sure how to get this guy out without, I don't think I can feed the wires through here. I don't know if they're hollow, to be honest. Let's see real quick. We can just do this with a flathead and go pry out the bottom of, I always keep them at the bottom. There's a little lever here, or a notch that you can just pry your caps out with. I don't like putting the caps down, even though for the next guy, you know, like if I was a dick, I'd fucking chuck it. But these aren't LED lights, so you don't have to worry about not touching the bulbs. These are 1158 bulbs, I believe. 1157, one of those. Hungary. So there's grease on the end, which is really good. That's a fucking, whoever threw these plugs in did a good job. That's dielectric grease. Dielectric grease is very important. What I'm trying to figure out is if I can loosen this guy enough that I can literally, like, unscrew this guy off, you know what I mean? Because I don't need him anymore. Oh, I gotta see if it's threaded from that side. But then again, my wiring's gonna be through there too, so I gotta just have to pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing right now. Snip wires too. I'd rather not. Seems like it's okay. We broke free. Alright, cool. Now, clearly there's going to be wires on the inside of this. Hold on a second. I think I'm going above and beyond. I can just loosen these 3 bolts from the inside, because I know what they look like. They literally look like this. And then I'm making my life so much more difficult than I don't have to. But you know what, Lisa? That is like my fucking MO, darling. I swear. I fucking swear. Oh my word. Goodness gracious, dude. I'm gonna keep turning the way I was turning. Why? Because I'm a fucking meat stick, and that's what I do. I'm just curious now that I got this guy open. I want to see, you know, it's just gonna tell me there's a fucking wire in here. That's all it's gonna tell me. This fucking wire. This wire is because my contact point's right inside of there. But I'm still curious. But yeah, I mean, I just have to go underneath. I can keep my plate bracket, and I can just pull this goddamn bar out from either side. All right, we're almost there. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 0. Give me another 1. Down. God damn, how many threads are on here, kid? Holy fucking molasses. This is why I didn't want to spin this around a bunch, because it's just going to take the wires and go. I don't want to fucking, but Jesus, I didn't expect this many threads. Like, there's fucking 8 threads right there. Look at this. There's a fucking shitload of threads in there. I did not expect that at all. Fuck's sake, man. 10, 11. Oh, we're right there. I can feel it. We're like at the bezel end. All right, and it's awful tight. Yeah, I have like no tension to even pull this guy out. So that was fun. That was way fun. Hopefully I didn't max the. Let's see if I didn't just pull this fucking cable all the way that away. Nope, I still got plenty of tension. There's 1, and then there's 2. I still got both of them right here. 1 on my left hand and 1 on my right. See my little tea bag hanging out down there? All right, let me keep this little bezel. Yeah, you can kind of see. I'm gonna have to zoom in, but you can kind of see just very carefully inside of here. See that cable? The wire inside of there? I can't point because I don't have nails, but inside of this nut and ferrule, essentially. Okay, not so bad. Let me try to do this guy. And then feed it back in. Is that better, Lisa? Or like if I zoom out, it's better? Or is this a better view? Which one do you like better? Zoomed out, because this is all about you right now. You're my number one guest. You're the ghost with the most. Okay, I didn't know if you liked, zoomed out and then be able to see everything, and then me too, or be able to see, just strictly what I'm doing with my hands. See what I mean? Some people like enjoying just seeing straight turning wrenches and just where I'm at with it in here. You know what I mean? So I didn't know. Like I said, this show is for you right now. Let's see if I can swing this guy all the way around and get a full rotation out of it. Oh, that's so much better. I just gotta be careful not to hit my fender. Oh, okay, that is out. All right, we gotta go this way. So this is righty-tighty. The other one is lefty-loosey. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Oh, of course I want to see. Yeah, I know, but do you want to see me? Or do you want to see what I'm working on, is what I mean. I think I was trying to be as poignant as possible with that statement. Some people want to see me turning a wrench rather than just the wrench being turned. Understand what I'm saying? Oh, there's a washer in there too. Oh no. Oh wow. I wonder if that did they bust it? Nope. It's just a fucking lock washer. Oh shit. Okay. So I gave myself some more slack. Hopefully, once that tightens up, that will suck this bullet right in. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know if this cowling is threaded or this foot. Nope, cowling's not threaded. Hold on, let me see. Nope, cowling's not threaded. Okay, there's a way to attach. That's cool. They give you a little break point back here. So if you have to, let me try to get the light in there. If you have to, see that purple wire? If you have to, you know, go in and snip or splice, that's actually kind of neat that they give you that option. They give you that option back there to splice it without taking the whole bullet assembly off. I guess you can probably say it pretty easily without taking this whole bullet off. They give you just a peekaboo window here, like I was saying behind my struts earlier. So behind my struts is another little peekaboo window here. That when I loosen this guy up, this fucker just drops right down, so I can access my saddlebags inside of there. This guy kind of has somewhat of the same thing, which is kind of cool. So you slide that guy to the side, and then you can tie right into your existing wires, which is fucking pretty cool. It's actually a damn cool setup. Okay, so what did I do here? Is that threaded inside? Oh, it is, you bugger. Okay, this is what I have to do. I have to get out just a little bit, and then hopefully it's righty-tighty. Inside of the bullet is threaded, so I have to thread this guy on. So since I'm threading clockwise, I have to thread the bullet on also, along with my nut, aka ferrule. So I'm calling that a ferrule, nut and ferrule design, because that's what those guys are called, except in plumbing terms, would be a nut and ferrule. I can loosen this guy way up and then start tightening this guy. I just don't want to cross thread it. You gotta be so careful. Even though I don't need this anymore, I want to set it up for the next guy that he doesn't have to worry about having a bunk set up. I want this to be okay. Cool. So that's tight. Now this guy's taut. Now I'm going to tighten this back up, and I'm going to even align it with the other one, which I know you can't see. But I'm going to align it with this guy to the same plane out here, instead of having this one facing up to, you know, the fucking Valhalla, and this one aimed down to hell, right? We want to be on the same plane, because that's just the right thing to do. I'll set it up nice for the next guy. See, I learned from a couple good dudes. I had some really good teachers when I was younger, man. There was this one dude from Peabody, Dan Velasco. Wow, what a fucking fantastic comedian. I almost said, what a fantastic mechanic he was, dude. That man taught me so much really, really cool, just knowledgeable, awesome fucking shit. He really set me up, honestly. He set me up to have a life full of, you know, mechanics if if I chose to live that way. What a fucking good dude, man. All right, so there's my notch. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just a little finger notch there. There's a little finger notch there. That little divot or cutout, opposed to anywhere else. It's just smooth around the bezel. See, it's smooth, smooth, smooth. There's no other cutout. So you always want to put this guy down. Yeah, little cutout right there. Put that guy down. Once we put that guy down, now this guy is set to be back in. So now I can come in from underneath my fender. Alright, so at least we got that out of the way. That's one less thing I gotta muck with. So now I know I can take this out in one piece, which is freaking rad. And still be able to ride her, right? Because that's my ultimate goal. Still be able to ride her until I get my lay down bracket that actually will sit like this. So instead of having my license plate straight up and down, my license plate is going to be this way and bent just a hair. So it takes into consideration my fender. So my plate isn't going to be sitting like this. I hate touching my fenders or any part of my paint like this, but instead of my plate sitting like this, it's going to be sitting like this. That's why they call it a lay down. A lay down fender or a lay down plate bracket, which is just awesome. What a big deal that is. She's going to look fucking smooth as aces, kid. As aces. Way too close. We gotta see what size this is. At least if you're getting bored, you can absolutely leave, darling. I know you have stuff to do, and I don't want to, keep you from it. All right, I gotta see what that is. It's less than a half. I love your company. Don't get me wrong. I just, I don't want to bore you with shit unless you enjoy me, seeing me work on the bike. Which, it kind of is self-explanatory. You wouldn't be here as long as you have if you didn't enjoy, seeing, me working on the bike. So I don't know. I appreciate your time. So just know that. Know that, darling. So that's not half inch. I want to say hopefully it's either 3/8 or 10 mil. Man, if that's a 10 mil, that would be so much easier. So much freaking easier. Living in America. No worries, just let me know. Give me a couple minutes heads up, because sometimes you're like, oh, I'm going to split. And I'm just so wrapped up in whatever I'm doing, whether I'm riding or working on the bike. I don't always see when you bounce. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't say bye to Lisa. And it makes, it bums me out, man. So I always want to be able to say sayonara to you. Man, that feels awful close. That's a 10 mil. Well, one nice thing is we don't have mad rubber under here, which if we had cakes of rubber, so what I'm doing is I'm rubbing right here underneath the fender. If we had cakes and cakes of rubber, that would show that this bike has just been fucking wrecked and beat on. That gives me another lovely hope, or another, fantastic inclination that, the fender is clean. There is no rubber. Yeah, somebody could have went under there or even had the brain or know-how to take the fender off and just fucking pressure wash the shit out of it, but nobody did. Nobody did. I know, simple fact, because the wicked low miles, man. Oh, I'm gonna fucking clap a squat while I do this. I'm gonna absolutely have a seat. Oh, like a gentleman. Like a gentleman. So, funky thing about doing stuff like this is, sure, I can go underneath and let all types of stuff drop in my eyes, which I don't have to do. You have to be dexterous. Dexterous. Hence, ambidextrous, right? A lot of mechanics is doing shit by hand. Like, I want to even go on a limb and say, 75% of mechanics engine mechanics is doing shit by hand. Remember, I did my mother's battery a couple of years back, and she didn't wind up replacing it. She goes, "You yank my battery out of there?" I said, "Yeah, of course." She goes, "I need a new one." I said, "Sure, no problem." So, you know me, being smart, being anal retentive, snapping pictures. I go, okay. So blue goes with top left. I'm like legit drawing a fucking diagram. Even though we used to have to do that back in the day. Nowadays, you can just snap a picture. Take one pre, and then take a couple posts off, because they're all posts that mount on batteries, right? It's either positive or negative, and then there's some that, if you have a stereo system, long story short, but take a bunch off and then, label what's what. Okay, top right or bottom right, second in from the right is green wire, and then this, that, and the, because some batteries aren't just positive and negative posts, right? Some, when they come into the positive, they have fucking 6 different branches coming off them, and it's just random different shit. It could be stereo, an amp, a fan, lights, internal lights inside the car. We push a button and all these lights come on, LED setups, like just all kinds of random different shit. At any rate, it wasn't just a negative and a positive post. There was a bunch of different things running off her positive. So I'm like, well, lucky me, it's 2024 at the time. And I was able to just, take one as soon as I pulled the positive and negative. You always take the negative off. You can't have positive without negative. Think about negative being the ground. Think about that being copper in your body with your feet grounded to the earth. Just think about that. That will last you a lifetime. You can't have positive without negative. So always pull the negative first. That's just how shit goes. At any rate, people think, oh, pull the power first. No, don't pull the red first. Pull the black first. Because you can't do shit without negative. And negative isn't always black. Green is always ground. Always. But negative is not always black. So, especially buying shit off of Amazon. So, I'm snapping pictures, and she doesn't wind up getting a battery until it was 58 days, 62 days later. And I'm like, you expect to remember exactly how everything went back? If it was a week, I could, I could swipe through my brain okay, I remember. Yep, okay, yep, top left, bottom right, yep, middle, yep, green, okay, red, blue, perfect. 60 days. I say to my buddies, I was like, dude, I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. Fucking witty waddy, you mind? But it wound up working out, just for the simple fact that I took pictures, man. And I'm so lucky I did. And I'm so lucky that I have technology on my side, to be honest with you. Super lucky. Otherwise, I never would have been able to do that without proper diagrams and shit. Like, I would have been fucking assed out, dude. Absolutely assed out. All right, there's my top three. What the hell was I trying to loosen here? Oh, that's the post for the tail light. You son of a bitch. Okay, so that's the one I want to go through. But yeah, man, I couldn't believe it. 60 days later, I'm like, give me a fucking break here, please. Ordering a battery 60 fucking days later? Like, don't make my life easier or anything, man. Eesh. Could you remember how this went back? I certainly can't. I don't remember how this freaking went back, dude. It's just me griping, but at the same time, it's like a mechanic would have been like, get bent. You're out of your fucking mind. No. Either you bring me a battery in 3 days or you fucking ass out. Like, who are you trying to hoodwink here? Alright, it's not a 10 mil. So, it's metric. I always keep this guy in my back pocket. Hence the... That is amazingly uncomfortable. So in between a 10 mil, what would that be? I might have to get eyes on it. I know I said a lot of this is by hand, but I might have to get eyes on. Let's see. Just to make sure I'm walking on the right one. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh wow, that guy's already fucking backed way out. Holy shit. Oh, this is so much easier, man. So much easier. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's come in from this angle. Could have sworn it's a 10. Alright, it's not a 10. So it's one above 11 mil. See, a lot of the time there's like corrosion and shit around, you know, your nuts, especially something like this where it's up inside a fender. Yeah, I'm like right there. So I need just one hair bigger. Alright, that's a strap that goes across my fender, and that's kind of out of line. Okay, so let's go. Oh, that's actually kind of helpful because then I can tie these guys up. Oh, maybe I wonder if that's. Oh shit! I wonder if that's meant for that. So there's a strap going across the inside of my fender, just a very thin sheet metal strap, but it's amazingly helpful to keep away what I needed when I took power from the bullets. So I laced up the old ones there. So that's way helpful. All right, so if it's not 11 mil. What's one above 11 mil? Let's see. It's not half inch. And 9/16 is way too damn big. It can't be 12. There's no metric on fucking Harley. There's no metric on Harleys, dude. It's all standard. That's all. It's all standard, man. Yeah, see, I'm gonna round this over if I try to open this up with a fucking metric. Dude, it's not metric. There's too much plating between this 12 mil, so whatever's above half inch. I know, shame on me. I used to know this. No, it's not half inch. Get out of here. And it's not 9/16. Maybe it is 9/16. You cocksucker. All right. Let me bring one 9/16 and a half inch. Oh, goodness. I know, I'm a fucking toad. I shouldn't say that. I'm a fucking Todd, Lisa. I know. That's half the fun, though, ain't it? It's half the fun. Just to fucking laugh and be goofy. Never know, man. Tomorrow. I want you to go to Freedom Reigns and go look up Free Rain Man. When you have like a half hour, I'm serious now, and I'm asking nicely, please. And you have a solid half hour in between, doing your thing, work, clean the house, doing whatever the fuck you gotta do, running errands. Go to Freedom Reigns, okay? And go look up Chris Rainieri's page. Free Rain Man. You already know what it looks like. That red and white stick is not going to be there though, but it is going to look just like my t-shirt. And you log on to Freedom Reigns. No, I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Fucking shame on me. Justice Reigns. It's Justice Reigns. JUSTICE Jesus, I keep fucking jamming that up. It's Justice Reigns, not Freedom. Fuck, why do I keep saying Freedom, man? Probably since I was a kid, I've always said, let freedom reign, let freedom reign. It's Justice Reigns. But go look up Rain Man's case. I'm asking from the bottom of my heart. Please, Lisa. Just write it down so you don't forget. Go tomorrow. And when you come back to me, I want to know the biggest part that blew your mind about that, because there's like 3 or 4 big things that just made me go once I read his case. So there's case log, and they show it on the website because it's a support website to get Rain Man out of the feds, because it goes your neighborhood jail, right? The drunk tank. Then it goes county jail. Then it goes state prison. Then it goes the feds. This is where the big boys play. And it's fucking no joke. So there's 4 layers of the ugly onion of justice. Couldn't tell you how many dopes I ran into. It was like, yeah, kid, I've been locked up. What's up, dude? I've been in jail. I'm like, where were you? They're like, Malden Station. Malden Station? What the fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking T-stop, meathead. He goes, no, Malden Police Station. I'm like, wow, you're an asshole. You never been to county? No. I got bailed out like 14 hours later. But kid, oh, it was so bad. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't even talk to me, you fucking dirt merchant. Like, I'm not pulling hierarchy, but, it's just, people say they've done time, and it's like, kid, you didn't even do a full fucking 24. Like, who are you fooling? This motherfucker's like, I'm not going to do very good on 60 days in. But yeah, please do me that favor, Lisa. All jokes aside, Justice Reigns, please. And you can look him up. A.K.A. Salem Hell's Angel, A.K.A. Chris Rainieri, A.K.A. Rain Man. That's all I can say from my point of view, because I can't put stuff out there that, nor do I want to ever, but I don't ever want to say anything, that would, because I'm not a member of the club, right? It's just, I wouldn't want to say anything, but just go read his case law. Like, you'll understand once you read his case law, and you'll be like, oh, that dude got a fucking raw deal, kid. Like, bad. And this is why I want to know your take on it, because you're smart like that. I want you to know just how bad, riding a motorcycle and being a member of a motorcycle club, like just how bad dirty feds and cops can just break you through the coals, kid, like straight fucking hurt you and fuck your shit up. Just, oh my God, fucking horrendous, Lisa. But yeah, please, when you have a second tomorrow, please, 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 from the bottom of my heart, please, just go and look up Justice Reigns. Please, that's all I would ever ask. If you can do one thing for me, that's what I would absolutely love it if you could do something like that. Oh, that guy just almost fits. Dang it. Almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes, my old man used to say. Fuck y'all, almost. Oh, there we go. Alright, so what are we? Get out of here. Don't ask what size wrench this is. Just please don't ask. Please don't ask. Alright, so I'm going to take the one that has that band. Take that one off the last. Yeah, see, that's not a that's not a tight fit. This is just grabbing the corners. That's so good. I will absolutely round that fucker right out. But I was thinking it was the 12. It's not the 12. But it's also not the 9/16 either. Yeah, it's not 9/16. 9/16 is way too big. Not way too big, but it's one too big. It's a half inch. No, half inch is too big too. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind right now. Oh, I can't fit this fucker in here. But this would tell me what it is because it has markings on it. I don't want to blind you. So this has markings on it. So if I can get that, right? If I can get that on the nut, this will tell me this is kind of a cheetah. And it has metric on this side and standard on this side. So let me just grab a bite on one of these and then tighten it up. Get a tight fit, make sure you're getting all, and then back it off just a smidge. So it's telling me it's, what is that, quarter? 7/16? Is that what it's saying? Is it really saying 7/16, dude? Oh my word. Oh, I hate not having fucking tools here. Every single fucking probable tool at my fucking disposal. And I don't have dick for fucking tools here. This is what I hate about this domicile. I don't have any of my own fucking tools here, kid, and it's horrible. Holy shit balls, it's fucking horrible. I hate it, man. I have to go upstairs. I know you're gonna go soon. Good, go. Please, yes, go. I have to go back upstairs, and I shouldn't have this done more than, I don't know, maybe another 25 minutes. So, yes, please go. Have a wonderful night. Go write Justice Reigns down, Lisa. You're the best. Love you to pieces. Thank you for rocking out the way you have. You always do. You're my number one fucking supporter, and you're just the best. So thank you so much, Lisa Silverwolf. You are number one. If anybody else, well, hopefully other people see this live stream, but if you are watching this live stream later, instead of 10 p.m. on Wednesday, which I believe that's about what time it is, go search my friend on IG, Lisa Silverwolf, because she will make you the most dopest AI art for your webpage. But she's not going to do it for free. So, of course, she's going to charge you, but she's very fair. And she does fantastic work. So, there you go. Go look up my friend Lisa Silverwolf on IG. You can see she has a wolf icon as her thumbnail, and she's just the best people, man. And she's around the New England area, and she's like my family. So yeah, man, go check her out. Lisa, love you, love and respect. Thank you, darling. I'm out of here. I gotta go upstairs. I gotta go grab an adjustable wrench because I don't have fucking tools in this shithole domicile. All we have is fucking missing wrenches and just a bunch of fucking headaches. So there are perks to being in the fucking dugout, man. Having my own fucking tools, for instance. So Beantown Bushcraft, Dirty Dyna 617, and summon your inner Viking. So let's fucking go, kid. Get it done. Hopefully you didn't enjoy this. At least you enjoyed that, because that's about the only thing I fucking slapped on here. Besides that, I just cleaned the bike and did nonsensical bullshit. This was the most unproductive fucking live stream I've had yet, and this is not my MO, but you know what? It happens, man. It absolutely happens. I had a super productive day, so let's chalk it up to that. I had a fucking wicked productive day. It was a fantastic day. It was fucking gorgeous out, and the fact that I didn't have a productive night because I don't have the right fucking hardware here. No skin off of my dick, man. Good thing they keep us Irish kids circumcised. So with that being said, I'm fucking out of here. You guys can do your thing. Go check out my dear friend Lisa Silverwolf. She is absolutely the best on IG. The best to do it. With that, summon your inner Viking. IG. Dirty Dyna 617. IG. And that's my Dirty Dyna. With that being said, I'm fucking out of here. Get fucking lost, kid. Go do something productive.